Despite the difficulty when you first give birth and all of the new responsibilities, a lot of people do call it the happiest time in a woman's life, the birth of her baby. But that certainly is not the case for every new mom. In fact, 1 in 7 overcome feelings of sadness, worthlessness, guilt, and in some cases, even suicide. Postpartum depression, or PPD, is apparently on the rise. The CDC found that the rate of depression diagnosed at delivery was 7 times higher in 2015 than in 2000. But now there is a new drug, newly approved by the FDA, that is being called a lifesaver for new parents.
Want that other piece?
Little Maeve is Brooke Weisner's third child and most difficult pregnancy, born 4 weeks premature.
I was pretty depressed right afterwards. I didn't feel about her like the way I felt like I should have felt about her.
2 months after Maeve's birth,
I had all of my kids in the car, and I was like, I have to go to a doctor because I'm like, if my kids weren't in the car, I don't know, would drive it off the side of the road or something.
Suicide accounts for about 20% of postpartum deaths and is the leading cause of maternal mortality in the United States. That's why the first 2 FDA-approved drugs to treat PPD are literally lifesavers.
The idea that we can get people better in a matter of days or weeks is absolutely critical in this really delicate, imperative time frame.
The first drug, Zulresso, requires a hospital stay and is given by IV for 60 hours. And now the FDA has approved a pill form, Zurzuvae, that new moms can take over a course of 14 days at home.
I see people who have dramatic changes in their mood, who at first don't talk about their family or their baby at all coming into the infusion, and by the end are showing me photos.
Brooke chose the IV version. In the first 24 hours,
I don't know, I was just like super hopeful. And then probably 48 hours, I had no feelings of sadness at all.
And now Brooke is back, being an active, involved, loving mom to Piper, Cole, and Maeve.
Mine will stop saying that word because my teacher doesn't like it.
Oh.
Pretty amazing, and she certainly needs to be there for those kids. These 2 drugs are the first to specifically treat postpartum depression. Data suggests up to 95% of women never reach remission as their PPD was not recognized or it was undertreated. So if you are experiencing postpartum depression, you can call or text the International Helpline. It's 800-944-4773, or you can talk with your doctor or someone in the hospital that you trust. If you are having suicidal thoughts right now, call the Crisis Lifeline. That number, just 988.